Hello my friends, how are you? Hoy tenemos otra de nuestras clases de lectura y comprensión de texto. Let's go! Columbus and his men stayed on the island for a week. Sometimes the men of the island took their boats out to the ships. They took presents of cotton cloth, food, and parrots. The sailors were pleased, but they wanted gold. They looked everywhere for gold. The men of the island wore gold rings in their noses, but the sailors did not see any other gold. Christopher Columbus said to the chief of the island, "Where do you find your gold?" The chief answered, "There is no gold on this island, but you will find some gold on another island." And he pointed to the south. It was Cuba. Columbus said, "I will sail to that island and find gold there." So the Santa Maria, the Niña, and the Pinta left the island and sailed south. End of chapter 7. Vamos a responder estas preguntas sobre el capítulo 7. They saw many other islands and Columbus gave them Spanish names. We now call them the Bahamas. At last they came to a very large island called Cuba. Columbus said, "There must be large towns here and a rich king too." So he stayed on his ship, waiting for the king of Cuba to come and see him. But only the men and women of the island came to look at him and his ships. Christopher was very sad. He thought, "How can I go back to Spain if I have no gold for the king and queen, and I haven't found India?" The men in the Pinta wanted to leave Columbus and look for gold on another island, so the Pinta sailed away. End of chapter 8. The exercise for chapter 8 is to answer true or false. Veamos una que les quería decir, number 4. In order to significa para, ¿sí? Hacían esto para hacer tal otra cosa. And in number 5, disappoint es defraudar. The Niña and the Santa Maria sailed on. Soon they came to another large island called Haiti. The men on the Santa Maria were very tired, and that night they went to sleep, except the young boy who was steering the ship. Suddenly there was a crash. The boy had taken the ship to the rocks. The sailors woke up and shouted, "Help! Help! We shall all die! Help!" The men on the Niña heard them. They steered their ship near the Santa Maria and asked the sailors to jump off and go to the Niña. The next day they took food and other things from the Santa Maria and put them on the shore. The people of the island were very kind and helped the sailors. That evening, Christopher Columbus sat and cried, "I have only one ship now, and it is too small for all the sailors. What can I do?" The king of Haiti was very sorry for those men. He let them sleep in houses on the island. He also gave them some gold. When Columbus saw the gold, he thought, "This must be Japan or India. I will leave some of my men here and go quickly back to Spain. I must tell the king and queen that I have found what I was looking for, and gold too." End of chapter 9. Nuestro último ejercicio de hoy, veo que me salió torcida la segunda columna, es que hay que unir con flechas estas dos partes de las oraciones. Como siempre me despido dejándoles la tareita. Y la hacen, ¿eh? Fíjense en la descripción las respuestas correctas. See you next class. Bye bye.